Cancer. Hey there, babies. It's Melissa here to do your weekly love reading for the week of December 14th through the 20th. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's not going to resonate for all Cancerians. If it does resonate for you, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe from you. If you already are subscribed, thank you so much and welcome back. This is a love reading. We're going to be looking at the energy you bring to the connection, the energy the person you have in mind brings, and then a potential outcome between the two. So anywhere from single to married and anywhere in between, just whomever you have on that sweet little brain of yours. Anything you need to know about me, you can find in the About Me section of my channel, and anything you need to know about booking a personal reading or leaving the channel a donation, you can find in the description box below. All right, babies, let's get at your love life. So the energy that you're bringing to the connection you have in mind is the Six of Pentacles, knowing your own worth and accepting no less than what you deserve. The Eight of Pentacles, this is somebody who is willing to put in the work with you, is your person's energy. Potential outcome is the Eight of Swords. There's been a lot of this head energy around, and we'll get there. The overarching energy, I love it. Could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Taurus, oh my God, or a Gemini. Wow, and then underneath it all is the Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands. That's as far as I'm going to go because the energy is so stunning. I can't even, this is like the spark of this is new inspiration. This is probably after all the retrogrades we all endured and all the shifting that's been going on. It's kind of like this, something that lights your fire inside, something that actually motivates and inspires you. A person, a connection, obviously. This is a love reading. After a lot of maybe mediocre connections or mediocre people coming in, it's like, no, I don't want to waste my time on that. We're only going for these passionate new beginnings. I'm a Cancer, by the way. Passionate new beginnings that will really take us on an adventure. We don't do bored very easily. We're homebodies and we like, it's not like we don't like being at home or being, kind of in a quiet space. But if the connection doesn't keep us on our toes or have they have to kind of tickle our brain a little bit. What a weird message. But yeah, they have to keep us on our toes. And so you can't just date any Tom, Dick, or Harry because we do have a very active imagination or psychic abilities is what I like to call it. Anyway, this is your other half. This is a connection that is your perfect match coming in for you and that will probably lead to marriage. The traditional old school kind of love. That, again, I think that we're keeping hope after having met and seen and, we don't just see what's on the surface, unfortunately. I wish it was so simple. We have to see everything underneath it all. People don't even see their own inner, kind of demons, but we have to see all of that, including we also get to see people's, that are living in their ego, that maybe aren't living the greatest life. We also get to see their glory and their gorgeousness. So I love that we get to see beyond the surface. Sometimes I have literally had this, God, can I not see beyond the surface today, please? I don't want to see beyond the surface today, please, God. But I feel like this is us, no matter what we've seen, no matter how much beyond the surface we've seen, this is us staying hopeful that God, the creator, source, whatever you want to call it, has our perfect match out there, that all we've been through is not for naught, and that we've healed our own broken hearts and our own perception of ourselves. Actually, this is a lot of information coming in on this card. And now we get to see the world differently, and we really get to not internalize things. And I think that is very mandatory. And if you're not at a space of non-internalization, it's the only way to freedom and true peace and happiness is just understanding that everybody is working out of the way they feel for themselves. This is real. The way you interact with others is the way you feel about yourself. The way people interact with you is the way they feel about themselves. So you don't need to and actually can't internalize anything that's going on around you. All you need to worry about is the way you see yourself. And so that will give, that will reflect how you portray yourself to others as well. Gorgeous. It's just a very peaceful, angelic, gorgeous vibe that I'm getting on you right now. And I love it. Because you've done some serious healing and hard work to get to this space of really knowing your worth and not accepting any relationships in your circle that are not willing to reciprocate with you. However, again, as Cancerians, we do a lot of, we heal people, help heal people. Obviously, people have to heal themselves, but we can love people into that really well that doesn't mean you have to let them all enter into your circle, and really should let. It's almost like if you worked as a foster, like an animal foster. What a weird analogy this is, or whatever this is coming through, is like, it's almost as if you work as an animal foster. You can't keep all the animals. Your house will be unmanageable. You won't be helping any of those animals. They'll all be in danger. So it's like, you can help as many people, but you can't let them in your personal circle, or that personal circle will become tainted and you won't be able to help anybody, and especially not yourself, who always should come first. Wow, a lot of information coming through today for you and Pisces so far. This is the person that you have in mind. They are willing to put in the work. They are not going to sit there and allow you to do all the loving, the caring, the take, they'll let you, because we love to do that, but they'll also be willing to do the same. And I just feel like this is somebody who is going to, well, we'll get more to the story, get you. They're going to get you. They're going to make sure that they're going to know how delicate you truly are. And they're going to, I feel like, shield you. I feel like they're almost building up a wall here so the world can't get at your sweetheart. Wow, that's really sweet. This is the outcome. I was just talking to Pisces about this. This is our human brain telling us that what our intuition knows isn't true. And the truth is, our intuition is right, and our intuition is immediate. And any overanalyzing we do after that and beyond that is our own human brain, totally incorrect, by the way, overanalyzing things for absolutely no reason. But we'll get clarifiers on the whole scenario. I literally say scenario, not scenario, so that might be a message for somebody specific. Scenario. The Eight of Wands was backwards, so communication could be coming in with maybe a Pisces. We'll get more to the stories. Some of these are upside down, I guess. And now I have another backwards card, the Queen of Swords. All right. More on Cancer's energy, please, in this connection that they have in mind. I've been feeling y'all, it's just our time to shine, and it's gorgeous. This is literally you standing out as well, not for anything on the ego surface, like on the egotistical level. This is you standing out for the true you, the true deep loving angelic being that you are. The fact that, we've been gifted with the ability to totally connect with our higher self and spirit is a gift. And so that's another point on the internalization speech that I was going with, is that not everybody was given that gift, and it is a gift, and we need to appreciate it, embrace it, and then understand that people that aren't working with the same gift can't actually see things on the same level as us. So no matter, the mean things that are said, the image that people try to portray of you, that is all what they can see. It's their own capacity. Like, they can't see beyond their own capacity, if that makes sense. So that's another reason that you don't have to internalize anything that people say about you, whatnot. In fact, you can internalize it in a in a sense that, wow, you guys are feeling very airy. You can internalize it in the sense that if anybody is sitting there spending their time, wasting their time talking about you, that's their precious time, and they have involved you in their precious time, and they must be very impressed by you if they are doing that. You know what I mean? So there's another, I don't know why I feel the need to continue to go into that, but let's talk about your energy here. It looks like you are working very hard. The Two of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, again, oh no, that was, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. And the Queen of Swords. I do believe we are embracing this sort of, it could be indecision. I don't think so. I don't feel that. I feel like what's going on right now is that you're trying to really weigh out what your spirit knows is best for you, and trying to keep some logic involved. Looks like a lot of logic involved. Maybe you're just being very clear, concise, communicative, and not taking any crap. This Queen of Swords is one of my favorite cards, actually. It means to me that she knows what she stands for, so she falls for nothing. And I think that is in the most in our case, it's in the most soul deep level way. It's not cold. It's not, you don't have to, we're not being harsh with our words. And I think that the King of Swords can be harsh. I don't think the Queen of Swords is harsh with her words. I think she says it clearly. She states what she needs. She gets it, or she walks away. And this isn't like again, on an egotistical level. This is, if you're going to try to destroy me, I'm not going to try to help you. You know what I mean? We love to help people, but we need to keep a very serious boundary up. when there are a lot of, people don't get things on the same level that we do. So we have to keep that in mind. We want to believe everybody is coming from this soft, loving space that we come from internally. That isn't the truth. They are not all coming from that space. A lot of people are working out of pure ego, and they can't help it. They haven't been gifted with what we've been gifted with. So again, embrace the gift, understand that not everybody has it, and then move on, and don't accept anything into your zone that your intuition tells you. It will tell you immediately. By the way, your intuition knows everything before you do. So your intuition will tell you immediately when a situation isn't quite right. Listen to it. Just listen to it. Get good at being very obedient to your intuition. That's what I hate the word obedience, by the way. It makes me sick. But that is what just came through. So the Eight of Pentacles, the Chariot, they have you on their mind, and could be dealing with a Taurus or an Aquarius. The star shows up again. I do feel like this connection is a once-in-a-lifetime wish on a star kind of a love. And I feel like we've all been kind of patiently awaiting its arrival. It's coming, and it's coming pretty quickly. So we got the Chariot, which means forward movement. Also is very as above, so below, very esoteric as well. It's our card, so that makes sense, right? But what also this most important, this means victory against all odds. So I'm thinking that this person has been trying to get into your soul, which you've probably had on lockdown. I'm getting, you've got a huge wall up over here. And I felt like they're going to come in and keep that wall up for you, because the truth is we can't have a wall up with the love of our life. We have to let our heart be out for them to experience, and totally expose it to them. But I think that they're going to help you protect it from all of the spiritual, and spiritual is, that's a whole nother realm of, people are misunderstood about what spirituality means. Spirituality doesn't shame. Spirituality doesn't dog on people. Spirituality is authenticity, and it's really connecting to your higher self. And it won't be you might as well be religious. I'm sorry if you are, by the way. Religion is for spiritual people who are unwoke, okay? That's like, for people who can't feel God's presence or the Creator's presence or have this connection, they have to listen to how this connection should work instead of just feel the connection out with the Creator, your higher self. This is a lot of information coming through for you guys, but what is coming through is that you guys are, just feeling a bit closed off and cut off because of all of the egotistical people around you. And again, I really need you to stop internalizing it, because they're egotistical because they haven't been gifted with the ability to connect fully to their spirit. And so when we do get that, it's really important just to embrace it, enjoy it, appreciate it, and then really stay away from anybody who isn't living in that same space, including people that fake being spiritual. Again, spirituality will never make you feel ashamed of yourself, okay? Anybody who is doing that with their platform is definitely somebody you want to steer clear of. So we got somebody who's willing to fight through it all to get to you. They're not only going to fight through it all to get to you, they're going to help build this wall up around your sweetheart and not let anybody else get to you, the two of you. I love it. They're totally connected, and you are their wish. Their wish fulfillment. I love it. That leads to marriage. I guess on this deck, I forget that the Hierophant can also signify marriage. I think this person has marriage on their mind. I think this is going to be your end-all be-all. And like I said, they're going to understand you, your sweetheart, and just how sensitive it truly is. And that they'll not let anybody get to it. That's what I'm feeling right now, and it's gorgeous. After we come out of our egotistical mind a little bit here, and step out of a comfort zone, this is our other half, somebody that we're going to have this, we got the Eight of Swords, again, stuck in our egotistical mind, where it's telling us that a lot of head energy for you guys, okay, or for us, and it's telling us things, logical things that don't really add up to what our spiritual knowing is. Our spirit knows everything. Us questioning that is silly to me. It's anybody who questions something that comes through as a revelation of mine, I'm just like, how dare you, you fool! Because it's literally spirit telling me this, and I promise you, spirit doesn't make mistakes. They have no mistakes to be made. They know everything, and then our egotistical mind will try to question because it's not rational, it's not human, it's not likely, it's not the way it's always been, it's not things that we've been taught to believe. It is actual reality. It's the way it actually should be. And that is the kind of connection you're coming into here. It's gorgeous, lovely, everything about it. Again, the Two of Cups, this is your perfect match. The Ten of Cups, this is somebody you're going to spend the rest of this time here enjoying life instead of being afraid of people coming in and hurting you, okay? They're going to protect you. I love it. It's really sweet. We're going to get a couple of cards here. Romance angels. First, it says religious factors. LOL. I just talked about this. But I don't think... it says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. I think it is. I think regardless, we cannot connect with somebody, like I was just telling you about, how some people don't have the gift of being able to connect fully to their spirit. I don't think we could ever be in a relationship with somebody that doesn't have the gift. I think because it's not they'll try to hurt you. It's that they don't have the capacity to understand just how connected, sensitive, and vulnerable your heart is, okay? So make sure you're getting somebody, I would say, you know, a water sign, but whatever. Or a Taurus maybe. They're also pretty soft. Just aware of, you know, by the way, Aquarius, a Taurus, Cancer, another Cancer you could be dealing with, or they could just have you on their mind. Aquarius coming across extremely strong. As I just said, don't date an air sign. I will say of all the air signs, or of all the signs, I've been really realizing that Aquarians are more connected than any of us, but they don't believe in the connection. They think it's just their mind. So that's where the water signs believe in the esoteric. The Aquarians, I think, are much more gifted even than us, or connected than us, but they don't believe in it. So it's like, are they really more gifted than us? But anyways, I love you guys so much. It says unity. You understand that love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. And I really feel like that is the kind of connection you're going to come into. Again, somebody that knows your heart, gets everything, gets you on every single level, understands that you do need some extra care and protection even. You've battled enough in your life, and it's time for you to know that you don't need to battle anymore, okay? And then the love coming in for you. Don't accept anybody right now that won't come in and protect your sweetheart and love you right, okay? I love you so much. Oh, let's get we'll do a shake the die. These are really a Leo and then the number 3. Whatever, you can use that to work however it works in your life. I love you so much. Mwah. See you next week.